We have company.
Damn! We cannot hold them!
Let us make haste to the throne room. Emperor Boldor is likely there.
Let's go.
Acceleration. Threat neutralized. Destroy. Warning, energy levels low. Threat eliminated.
Leave those who flee. Our target is Boldor.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Insufficient output.
Bleed!
Everyone all right?
Prepare yourself for battle!
Threat neutralized. You are now safe.
No more than you deserve.
What?
No, I cannot.
Well, that's over with.
So exquisite. Prepare yourself for battle.
Energy levels low.
Come on!
Destroyed.
I must.
Neutralized.
Had I only trained harder.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Careful now. Don't have time for you old to try.
Assault.
Everyone all right?
Threat detected ahead.
Further ahead. Here I am.
Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized.
Nothing shall
Destroyed.
see us deterred.
Initiate emergency protocol.
Come on!
Batting at maximum. Destroyed. Neutralized.
Fly! Cut them to ribbons!
Now what have we here?
Go.
We've more pressing matters to attend to. Let us put down.
Insufficient output. Perimeter
be
secured.
fast. Emperor Bulldor.
Now then, Phalange, Gaston, Lola. Our situation deteriorates by the moment. I assume you three must have some means of remedying this?
Please allow us to handle this, Your Majesty.
Princess Leticia is ultimately the heart of Osiris. Take control of her, and all this can change. Besides, our ride will be coming soon. Lola, why the hesitation? We do not have the luxury of choice here.
How did it come to this?
Gah, you mean we gotta fight them too?
Lola!
Your Highness!
If you harbor any doubts, there is always the option to talk this through. Fighting is not the only solution.
Says the one that came charging in with a flying weapon. Lola!
Lola!
I know. Must we fight?
We must. We're also going to need that special Duma if we are to enact the Emperor's vision.
Special Duma? Is there something different about this one?
There are two areas in where I differ from other survey model Duma. First, I am designed to function autonomously, and I am thus severed from the network with other Duma. I have the capacity to act according to my own judgments.
This mention of other Duma interests me. But what is the other difference?
I am also a combat model. All of the abilities I have provided to you in battle thus far are not found in other Duma.
These abilities have value as research. Normally, Duma share their data amongst each other via the network, and their choices are dependent upon decisions made within that network. We are the ones who should be utilizing the powers of that Duma.
I have no intention of aiding you. If you understand Duma, then you already know this.
Which means we have to take what we want. Now, enough talk. Prepare yourselves.
They will regret for what you did to Nadon. Now what is this? Sympathy for a traitor? We once endured great hardship. If not for all of you, he would still be alive. So you should say now that he's dead. What pure-eyed nonsense. So typical of that.
Stand down! Do not make your... crimes any worse.
Dog, it was you who brought about this situation.
ridiculous! Lola, please! Listen to me! There is a path through this that does not involve violence. You're a fool. And path was lost long ago.
I got you.
Fools know nothing at all. Copy that, Captain.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Thank you, Ray.
Too far.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Again.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Thank you.
Is that the
Show them
best
what the
you can do?
Federation's made of.
Copy that, Captain. Please.
Don't let me down.
There's that second wind.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Is that the best you can do?
I got you. Doing all right there, Princess?
So badly.
Just what I needed.
You're killing me here. Don't let me down.
I am grateful.
Move back a little for you.
Show them what the Federation's made of.
Danger.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Thank you, Ray.
Much better. Looks better all the time.
There's that second wind.
Doing all right there, Princess?
Thank you.
Here you go.
Just what I needed.
Mario! Don't let me down.
Thank you. Go away with
Here you go.
you. We can still take them.
Don't let me down.
Please! You fools know nothing at all.
Underestimate.
Continue combat.
No use.
I got you.
To continue combat.
Arms are killing me.
Don't let me down.
Actually, kind of winded.
What is this?
Cut them
Show them what the Federation's made of.
We can do this, guys.
I got you.
Copy that, Captain. Please!
ribbons. Eat this.
A warning. Energy level destroyed.
Determination is unwavering.
So, this is where it ends.
Colonel Valanche.
Please, surrender. Any further violence will serve no purpose.
Magnificent. A fine display of the strong wills that drive you. I do believe I should like to test, through the Song of Steel, just how well those fierce wills of yours hold up to my own.
Emperor Buldur, why? Surely there is no need to fight any longer.
I do this precisely because there is a need. The peace of our world demands it.
Father, it is over. The Empire is...
Gerard, this is merely the beginning. Call this an empire though we may, in the end it comes down to the strength of one man. Bear witness to this truth now.
Is there no other way?
Relinquish your fears. Prove that you can bring me to my knees.
We shall prevail.
Don't let me down!
There's that sound.
I got
Chance of survival dropping.
Doing all right there, princess?
I am
Danger.
Eat this. Why? Why must we continue to fight?
If you wish to know, then work to best be here.
Chance of survival dropping.
Doing all right there, princess? Incoming! Actually, kind of weird.
Stay with me out there.
Doing all right there, princess?
Again. Thank you, Ray.
You're killing me here.
Accelerate. Chance of survival dropping.
This is how I go.
Well done, princess. I see that I alone had no chance to be a match for you. Do you see now, Valanche? The princess, no, the people of this world are of strong roots indeed.
We didn't foresee the inhabitants of this world being so formidable. Even without Duma's abilities, we stood no chance.
Colonel Valanche.
The key is that Duma there. It's unlike any we've encountered, and far beyond our capabilities. We collected some valuable data. Where are you from, Duma?
Just what do you all know about Duma?
Scorpium. Engineered life forms.
Scorpium.
You are not familiar with them? They dwell amongst the stars. Wonderful beings capable of plucking all pain from this world and bringing about everlasting peace.
As long as humanoids exist as they are now, their desired utopia will never exist.
How simple. That's merely how you choose to see it, as an android from Verguld.
What are you inferring?
Perhaps it's best if you enlighten them yourself. Eh, Duma? Tell them your purpose and identity.
Correct. Scorpium is an integration of artificial and organic life. The name refers to our cybernetic collective, which exists to seek out further evolution as a novel life form. I am a probe, created to survey and assess the suitability of organic candidates for integration.
An integration of artificial and organic life? Is that possible?
Compensating the failings of flesh within organic matter? Such a lure is not unusual. I presume this Scorpium simply works on a much grander scale. Like Elena, it sounds as if their goal is to force evolution's hand through technology.
Incorrect. Our primary purpose for integrating cybernetic and organic life is a congruence that draws upon the strengths of both sides to the fullest. We do not seek evolution that extends along a course biased toward one side or the other.
So you aren't just cyborgs then?
No, the reverse, in fact. It is not so much making an organic base more cybernetic, but Scorpium is rather making certain aspects of a cybernetic base more organic.
Affirmative. The observations of the Arnold Robotics android are astute, as expected.
Wait, what? The base is cybernetic?
The end morphological faculties may appear as such. However, it is also conscious as a life form. In other words, major philosophical differences emerge when the concepts that form the basis of self-awareness are derived from either organic or cybernetic. These present some drastic differences in outlook.
I see. Your sense of self-consciousness as an artificial being has been of interest to me. Since Duma, or rather Scorpium, achieved such a state, they must now be seeking to further evolve themselves by integrating with humanoids.
Wait, hold up. I am completely lost here. These are some pretty tough concepts you're tossing around. So how is it that the Emperor is so familiar with this stuff that throws us spacemen for a loop?
Marielle, an unidentified vessel is approaching the Aster sector at high speed. ETA to the system is 36 hours.
What?
Our escort, no doubt. Valanche, Gaston.
Yes.
Colonel? Gaston? What is this?
Lola, thank you for all of your hard work. It was due to your efforts that we obtained such a marvelous specimen as the Emperor here. We are truly grateful.
What are you saying, Gaston? Do you mean to say you're going back to Scorpium?
Oh, come now, Lola. Surely you knew this from the beginning. Now, the Colonel and I must be going. We have to do our part to protect the Emperor.
Gerard, I leave this empire and world in your hands for the time being. Forge peace with Princess Leticia. And wait patiently for the inevitable return of your lord.
Father! Wait! You think you can escape?
Please. I wouldn't try if I didn't think it possible.
What in...
Marielle calling the Akizuki. Send me the trace coordinates of the two who just vanished.
I'm sorry, but they've completely disappeared from sensors. We can't track them.
No. What now?
Another ship is approaching from the opposite direction. Looks like it should be here in 48 hours. I've identified the ship. It's the Aldous, a Vergoldian merchant vessel.
It's Antonio. Marielle, how about opening up a proxy channel with your ship?
Copy that. Marielle to the Akizuki. Please open a channel to the merchant vessel Aldous as soon as possible. Once the channel is open, patch it through to Captain Raymond's universal device. Understood. Whenever you're ready.
This is Antonio Lawrence, captain of the Vergoldian vessel, the Aldous. Who am I?
Antonio! It's me, Raymond!
Ray, is that really you? Why are you using a Federation frequency?
It's a long story, but I've teamed up with a Federation officer. There's a Federation ship in orbit around Aster 4, but they are not hostile. I need you to focus your attention on the unidentified ship coming in from your opposite direction. I'll be in touch again once things calm down. Over.
Wait, Ray! What nonsense are you talking about?
Now, I take it we don't have any leads on where the Emperor and his friends ran off to.
No, I'm afraid not.
In short, this means we've won?
It most certainly does not feel that way. Antonio's imminent arrival means our time together with Ray and his crew now draws to an end. Best be certain there are no matters to attend to before I head for the council chamber in the Basilica.
Anyone home?
Hey there. Got some new stock in that's sure to make you unbelievably powerful. Come again anytime.
Thanks.
Follow my lead.
Locked and loaded. Pardon us.
Welcome to our inn, the very pride of You'll be safe behind this. Another peaceful.
These lodgings were superb. Ready. I shall see to this.
Some children playing on the fountain.
All are like to be gathered in the council chamber behind the altar. Best go to join them. all are like to be gathered in the council chamber behind the altar. Best go to join them.
So Baldur fled. I find it hard to believe.
But the reality is my father has abandoned the capital, and the powers of the throne has been transferred to me.
Then...
Neither I nor the citizens of the Empire ever wished for this war. If your kingdom were to offer peace, we would be most receptive.
Prince Gerard, after your good mother was sent to be wed, the kingdom and the Empire enjoyed amicable relations. I ask you now, Emperor Gerard, new sovereign of the Vale Empire, can there be peace between us again?
That is all I could ever ask.
Much quicker than expected. The unidentified vessel is apparently no less than 3 hours away from Astor 4's orbit.
And the Aldous?
They are 16 hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
Was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
Even if we apprehend her and take her with us, our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared. Leticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes, there are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you.
On behalf of the Federation, I sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her. And take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir. Sorry for rushing off like this.
If you cannot take me with you, then perhaps I can ask that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me. I did not intend to impose upon you. And yet... Must you leave so abruptly? We have yet to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
So you're leaving?
Yes. Remaining on this world any longer will do nothing more than cause harm.
I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Verguldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want, and if you call, I'll come running. Not to mention Duma here. There's no way we're getting it away from Leticia now. And since it is Edis's cargo, we'll have to come back to get it.
Yes, that is true.
Do not think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid.
Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the kingdom of Osarius.
Mariel to Akizuki. Requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
Farewell, Ray.
Goodbye, Leticia.
Highness?
Nina, lift your head.
Leticia.
Ray said that he would see us again. He does not lie. I know he would not say as much if he did not mean it. That is why we need to make this land a more peaceful place in time for their next visit. Right?
It is as you say.
Everyone, let us end that which makes our future uncertain.
You refer, of course, to Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor, yes?
Yes. If they are not found, the Empire could be led astray yet again.
I suggest we go chat with our friend in that case.
You mean our guest in the cells?
We should make our way through the southern end of the dungeon.
The dungeon is where they kept Chloe, right?
The very same. We should come upon it heading west from here. Let us go.
Pardon our intrusion.
It appears our situations have reversed.
Indeed. However, Lola, I have not come here to execute you.
You're here to ask about Colonel Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor.
You seem intelligent. No good will come of leaving them unaccounted for.
I assume you have a thought as to where they may have fled?
Silence will not help you.
We pledged our loyalty to the Emperor. If you wish for me to break that oath, I ask only that you offer me appropriate incentive.
See, that's what I find most odd. With your abilities, you all could have assumed control of the Empire. Why swear loyalty to an underdeveloped master?
Because the Emperor may just become the savior of our homeworld. Back at the Imperial capital, you asked why we had such an interest in Duma.
We did.
Colonel Valange and Gaston have been assimilated once already. Our home, the planet of Vir, was subtly, yet irreversibly, infiltrated by Scorpium. Duma was one of their advanced scouts.
Duma is...
You all seem to be making use of its abilities conveniently. That convenience is how Duma and the Scorpium find acceptance. Before we knew it, all of Vir was.
We have only just begun to learn about the greater galaxy. There is much I wish to ask about the Vir, Scorpium, and you, Lola.
What would that gain you? I'm an enemy of the kingdom. You'd be better off executing me immediately.
Lola.
I have no home to return to. That Federation officer will kill me to keep my mouth shut.
Mariel would never do such...
I can't trust any member of the Federation. His Majesty, the Colonel, and Gaston are gone too. This is where it ends for me.
You give up quite easily.
What?
Despite stating quite plainly that we had no intentions of executing you, you have proven less resolute than imagined. Asirius will soon make peace with Emperor Gerard. We must know the truth of this war, so that neither we nor the Empire will ever allow it to happen again. Thus, you are an invaluable witness for all parties involved. If you will commit to helping build peace between our lands, we are willing to negotiate with you. Why, exactly, did you come to our world?
To save Vir.
You wish to save your home?
But, to be honest, I just wanted to live a quiet life with the Colonel.
I believe both I and Emperor Gerard could easily grant such a wish.
If I cooperate, will you guarantee my life?
You have my word.
The Colonel and Gaston, too.
That depends on them, but I will do what I can.
And don't hand me over to that Federation officer if she returns.
On my family's name.
Our ship, the Tyrannus, crashed to the east of the Imperial capital. I believe that's where the Colonel, Gaston, and His Majesty are now.
You speak of a celestial ship?
Free me from this place. I have to go to them. You won't know how to get inside the ship without me. Like I said, the Tyrannus is east of the Imperial capital. Let's go. I've gotta say, I never thought I would ever walk through the kingdom of Osarius freely. It's not far from here to the southern fort gates.
We should expect the enemy ready in numbers.
This ship of yours, the Tyrannus, it lies eastward of our position.
You needn't be so long.
I'm not forgiven for spreading Helgon's business.
Oh, that. Yes, I can understand that.
You say that without care.
It sounded easy to you, and that's because of the
That doesn't change what you did. You'll never be able to excuse your actions.
You're mine! I will not fall, not with my promise left unfulfilled.
The weapons you devised brought great pain to Nilbeth.
Are you suggesting that I apologize?
No. Though you possess a rather complex disposition, I believe that at heart you are essentially an affable sort.
What?
Persuading someone to accept a new power requires considerable negotiating with the law. Without you being as you are, the Empire would never have developed so much. Well, by mishap, I've spent more than a decade in the presence of a man who blended without every way of fortune. I merely thought it wise to learn from even my enemies, if I may. So, what exactly is your connection to Valange?
He is my commanding officer, that's all. Why?
I sensed there was something more to it from you.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Advice from one who has seen more days than you. Do not let your next opportunity slip away. Do so.
Lady Malkia, don't you think you're being too friendly with her?
How unfortunate.
But still,
You are not the type. However, you may not forgive
I refuse!
Is it not true that you chose to put your research into a treatment and cure for Helgar's disease on hold, in order to rail against your enemies?
Well, yes. But
Her plight is no different. Neither you, nor I, nor Lola are deities capable of absolute benevolence. All on this mortal plane find themselves at times not doing what they must, or doing what they must not.
It's not that far. Lambert and Theo made the journey on foot, so you can too.
if anyone feels unwell along the way, I'm the one who has to heal them?
I'll look forward to seeing your skills at work then.
I'm sure they must have that cloaking the others mentioned.
The Durelle is complete decision. Barely been able to make Though the ship isn't far from the city, it's concealed by complex terrain.
Tell us, just what would the front door and Valange be brought to such a location?
some other purpose that is known only to them.
Absolutely incredible. Raymond's pod pales in comparison.
So there are more of these massive objects flying amongst the stars.
The Tyrannus is actually on the smaller side. Come, let's go inside.
Vision impaired. Uniform blindfold. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
Train harder.
Another day.
So this is what it's like inside.
Astounding.
Nearly all of its functions have ceased. Now, let's head to the bridge. The Colonel and the others may be there. What? What? Why are the security droids attacking me?
Well, that just must mean they're here. That seems pretty obvious even to someone like me.
Attack!
I suffer no fool.
Brace them.
Bleed!
History killing.
Cut them to ribbons.
Prepare yourself!
Had I only trained harder.
We live to fight another day.
I suppose it would be safe to assume there will be similar obstacles ahead.
How long do you plan to power? Get a hold of yourself.
Be on your guard as we make our way to this bridge.
Behold! Your fate is sealed! More than you deserve. It'll be over. It'll be over. It'll be over.
Insufficient output. Assault.
It's not the sort you're thinking of. And usually we could take the turbo lift up. But it'll be no easy feat to do this business. We'll need to take the cargo transport down the lift and make our way to the lift from there.
Let us make for this transporter of yours, then. How exquisite.
We won't make it through this way. Let's try another.
Things difficult. Did you not think to repair it?
With things destroyed this badly, we really had no choice but to fix
it. Acceleration.
I cannot.
Survival happening.
Me?
Cleave them in twain!
Destroyed.
You owe me.
Far from finished.
For you.
Shall not fall again.
Warning. Energy levels low.
to violence.
I must catch my breath.
Acceleration. Go. Acceleration.
No, I cannot.
Breath neutralized.
I must catch my breath. No, I cannot.
Batting at maximum.
Had I only trained harder. I will not be the last. I must catch my
Destroy.
No, I cannot. Leave me alone.
Toxicity detected. Chance of survival dropping.
Become my blade!
Threat neutralized.
Cower before my ethereal
May this
onslaught!
bring luck.
Energy levels low. Destroy.
Become my blade!
Where'd we go?
Exquisite.
keycard for the transporter is missing. That can only mean the Colonel or Gaston are using it already.
And this device cannot be operated without a key of cards. What options have we now?
There's a spare in the living quarters, but that's up above us, so we still don't have a way to get to it.
Your Highness, this vessel is marked with holes. Surely one might lead us to the levels above.
Indeed. And with our lovely little Duma, we are sure to find a way. How exquisite. Ah, our darling Duma should be able to see me through that opening. All you require is this keycard from the living quarters, yes?
You should find a console up there. Use the keycard on it, and we should get access to the transporter.
How exquisite.
Looks like the power for the turbo lift is out. We'll need to repair the control console before we can use it.
Does anything here actually work? And let me guess, we're gonna need another one of your keycards, right?
You catch on fast. We'll have to search the living quarters further up ahead for it.
How exquisite.
Looks like the power for the turbo lift is out. We'll need to repair the control console before we can use it.
How exquisite.
That keycard we found should let us through here.
Insufficient acceleration. Chance of survival dropping. Get it off!
Duma! Behold! Your fate is sealed! We're looking! No quarter!
Assault. Some would say they weren't completely inept.
It draws near.
Feast your eyes upon this, Lady Mo.
Out of my sight! Out of my sight! Out of my sight! Out of my sight! Like the third.
Go.
Out of my sight!
Acceleration.
Me! We must press on! How exquisite! The enemy is before us! Out of my sight! Duma, with me! Bleed! Leave me alone!
Cut them to ribbons!
How exquisite! yourself for battle!
I am with you, Highness.
They were forced to try!
Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Will not be the last!
Worth lifting a finger against.
Initiate emergency protocol. Leaving combat area.
So
Remain
exquisite.
vigilant.
The enemy
Correct.
is before us!
Sells with the small fries.
We shall prevail! Out of my...
There's to attend to.
So exquisite. Prepare yourselves for battle!
Down.
You're mine! Out of my sight! Out of my sight! Out of my sight!
This is the turbo lift control console, but we'll need the key card before we can make any use of it.
I must!
Go.
exquisite.
The enemy is
Always
before
resort to
us.
violent warning. Energy levels low. Acceleration.
I've seen worse.
Leave me alone!
Assault.
Out of my
Acceleration.
They will rue this day!
Threat neutralized.
May this bring luck! Duma, with me!
Unable to continue combat. Destroy. Assault.
You're mine!
Had I only trained harder.
Overconfidence precedes carelessness. Remember that.
Oh, exquisite.